now, thank you.
Applause for two unassuming heroes who both insist the cockpit is home. Tom Costello, NBC News, New York.
That's our broadcast for this Thursday night. Thank you for being with us. I'm Brian Williams, reporting tonight from our NBC News Washington Bureau. We'll see you tomorrow night back in New York. Good night.
There's more to every story at nightly.msnbc.com. Read Brian's blog or tell us about someone who's making a difference. Nightly.msnbc.com.
Now, this is News 6 at 6 in high definition.
Only hours to go until the big decision. Who will host the 2016 Summer Olympic Games? Tonight there is excitement from Copenhagen to Chicago. Thank you for joining us. I'm Nicole Marks.
And I'm Matt Whitney. Tonight, Chicago's 2016 team in Copenhagen awaits one of its big guns. This is a live look at Andrews Air Force Base. Moments ago, President Obama boarded Air Force One and is about to take off for Copenhagen. He is due to arrive at 1 a.m. Chicago time, and many members of the International Olympic Committee say they are waiting for the final presentations to make up their minds. News 6's Phil Rogers reports from Copenhagen.
Copenhagen officially kicked off this Olympic session with a game.
I can't say that because that will indicate which way I'm going to vote.
Reporting from Copenhagen, Phil Rogers.
Intense competition. Well, back home here in Chicago, the anticipation is mounting. Preparations for tomorrow's announcement are going on all over the city. News 6's Marian Ahern joins us live with that part of tonight's story. Marian?
Good evening to you. Most of the 2016 team is, and the late word out of Washington is joining the president on board Air Force One, Illinois Senator Dick Durbin. He couldn't stay away. The 2016 message on this last day: they've done all they can, win or lose. Reporting live, Marianne Ahern.
Thanks, Marianne. And we are keeping an eye on the president. We got a chance to see him board Air Force One. We are going to take a look live now at Air Force One. We believe he will be taking off from Andrews Air Force Base tonight on its way to Copenhagen. Oh, there he goes with Dick Durbin. As we now understand, Senator Dick Durbin on board as well as they jet off to Copenhagen, hoping to bring home the gold for the United States and Chicago to host the 2016 Games. This is very exciting.
Yes, he is going to arrive at 1 a.m. Chicago time. The presentation starts at 1:45. It doesn't give him much time beforehand, and we know the order now in which he will present, which is last because, well, he is the president of the United States after all.
That's what I last heard, and the Obamas would be the anchor team for the Olympic presentation in Copenhagen. And again, it should be a big day for tomorrow.
And we are going to be getting started very, very early tomorrow. Join us at 1:45 in the morning for the final presentation from the Chicago 2016 team and the news conference right after that. Then we are back at 4:30 with analysis, insight, and special guests. Then at 9 a.m. we'll have live coverage leading up to the IOC vote at 10 a.m. and the announcement ceremony at Daley Plaza. And as always, you can get the most up-to-date information on our website. It's all available at news6chicago.com.
In other news on this day, jurors hear powerful testimony at James Degorski's sentencing hearing. They're deciding on whether Degorski should face the death penalty for the 1993 Brown's Chicken murders in Palatine. Degorski's former teenage girlfriend said he was abusive during their one-year relationship. She said he even kidnapped her in an attempt to get her back. The defense says Degorski's childhood was marred by a dysfunctional family life.
Chicago police are investigating a vicious attack on a 14-year-old boy in Chicago's Edgewater neighborhood. Witnesses say he was being chased by 3 or 4 other teens, then hit in the head with a pipe.
We don't know if it's gang initiation. We don't know if it's just angry teenagers, but we'd like to live in harmony in this area.
Witnesses were only able to give a very vague description of the suspects to police. A bank robbery leads to a high-speed chase and a crash in northwest Indiana. It all started when someone called in a bomb threat at a bank in South Holland. A short time later, police say a lone robber entered the bank and made off with some cash. A chase began and gunfire was exchanged until the suspect's van crashed into a police car and an RV. The bomb squad was called in to search the bank and the vehicle. No word if any explosives were found.
Up next here at 6, attention pace riders. More route cuts are coming your way. See if you're impacted by it. And it was supposed to be the rebirth of the American car. Now Saturn may ride off into the sunset.
and find out why Spike Lee's hanging out in Northwest Indiana.
Today, Saturn dealerships across Chicago are reeling after the news that the brand will be discontinued. Many dealers are saying that it was a complete surprise and that they had no warning from Saturn or General Motors. GM is discontinuing Saturn after talks to sell the brand to Penske Automotive Group fell apart. Dealers say they will continue to service Saturn customers. Pace Bus Service is planning to eliminate or reduce dozens of bus routes next year. It's a budget trimming move, part of a plan to fill a $20 million gap for the RTA. Under the plan, Pace Transit fares will also go up to $4.50 in the city and $3.50 in the suburbs. Pace will also hold public hearings on the fare hikes and service cuts later this month.
Filmmaker Spike Lee visits Michael Jackson's childhood home in Gary. He is there to shoot footage for a documentary that he is making about Jackson. His visit was not publicized, so a few spectators were there at the house. The short film is expected to be released in a couple of weeks.
Well, up next, how everyone can get a free cup of coffee on Monday.
Also, how to be part of the excitement when the big announcement comes from Copenhagen tomorrow. This will be the center of the universe for Chicago tomorrow. You're taking a live look right now at Daily Plaza. As you can see, the crews there are getting ready for the big watch party tomorrow as they wait word from Copenhagen. All the activities start at 9 a.m.
And we can't wait, but the activities for tomorrow's big announcement is not just limited to the Loop. There are also celebrations elsewhere as well. News 6's Leanne Trotter has more.
Welcome back. Return this ticket at the front desk on the 12th floor.
It seems as though everyone has Olympic fever. Guests checking into the Ritz
conference room with the TVs like they did with the election and let everyone watch it, okay? Swanson, Martin, and Bell.
Leanne Trotter.
That's awesome. And win or lose, Dunkin' Donuts plans to salute the 2016 effort with free medium coffee on Monday. A Dunkin' Donuts spokesperson says it's the company's way of thanking Chicago for all the support and hard work in showcasing our city. Free coffee will be offered all day in the city and in the suburbs.
What a terrific idea. Free coffee in the conference room, why not? Of course, we'll be watching from right here and bringing it to you at home, and everyone will be wondering what the weather will be like.
That's right, so let's check in on our weather forecast for tomorrow's big viewing party.